mean, how black would go about after that. Bishop e3 looks pretty interesting, attacking the knight and the rook. Can this knight move and give me some sort of attack? Bishop e3. Hmm. So bishop e3 looks interesting. But I guess that is too obvious to play. What about bishop e1? Because that way I can attack the rook. I mean, bishop e1 is not a good move because it does attack the rook. Let's say the rook goes to f4, and if I take the knight, then rook f1 check wins the bishop, so that's not good. Bishop e3. How can black respond? Bishop e3. Can black attack my rook here with his knight? That's what we have to look. But then even if my rook is attacked, it's well defended by my knight on c3. So yes, bishop e3 should be the move. Let's go for it. Two in a row. It's not the right move. Let's see what's the right move then. King g1. Okay, but let's see what's the issue with bishop e3. Rook takes c2. Okay, but what about I see. And then he can just play e5. I guess that's what got it. And what's the idea behind king g1? Let's say if I go to the bishop is sort of trapped. I mean, the rook is sort of trapped. I guess it was pretty easy. Anyway, let's go for our next puzzle. So I have this resource available with me. Hey, I have this simple idea. Queen takes e3, queen takes d3, pawn takes, rook a1 check, rook f1 takes, king takes c2. But yes, he can play bishop e3. But what about if I take the pawn on b2 right away? Because queen b5, I promote to a queen with check, and then yeah, it doesn't work because if I take, he can take, and then if I promote, he can take back my newly promoted queen. Okay, but queen e3, queen d3, c takes d3, rook a1, rook f1, rook takes f1, king takes f1, c2, bishop e3. Okay, I also have rook a1 check, rook f1, rook takes, queen takes e3, pawn takes. Okay, queen takes e3, c takes e3, rook d1, and then maybe I can attack on b2. But no, he can take on c3. So yeah, that's not. I have to defend c3 as well. Hmm. Okay, queen takes e3, c takes. If I play c2 right away, rook takes c2. Rook f1, rook a1 check, king f2. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. How can I take advantage of my c3 pawn? Because I guess the whole game is around that. I'm looking at checks and then some intermediary moves. Rook a1, rook f1. Queen e3. Oh yeah. So if rook a1, rook f1, queen e3, rook takes a1 first, because there's a threat of checkmate here. Threatening. Oh no, it's not a threat of checkmate because a8's covered, so that's fine. Rook a1, rook f1, queen e3, pawn pawn e3, takes, check, push, bishop e3, and it's all defended. The idea is to take away this bishop somehow. Takes, pawn takes, rook f1, rook f1. It's either, I believe, bishop e3, queen e3 or rook a1. Those are the two candidate moves I have in my mind. Okay, I also have this idea: rook a1, rook f1, queen d5, attacking on g2, queen f3. Yeah, this is also interesting. Rook a1, queen d5, queen takes, pawn takes, rook takes. No, rook takes check, and then I can win the bishop. Queen takes here, takes. I'm threatening, takes on b2, and then I'm threatening to check and promote to a queen. Okay, rook a1, rook f1, queen d5, queen f3, rook takes a1. If queen f3, then I can. If queen f1, then I can win on the bishop on d4. I'm going to go with this variation now. Yeah. Okay, now let's see if is queen d5 the correct move. Queen d5, queen e2. But still I win the bishop on d4, right? Yeah, so queen d5 should be the move. There we go, queen e2. Now I can first take. Okay, there's a better move. Is it bishop a6? Oh no, yeah, bishop a6 should be the correct move here. No, but bishop a6. Bishop a6. Queen f2. Yeah, I think bishop a6 should be the move here. Ooh. Is it queen g2? Nope. Queen g2. Nope, I don't think so. Queen g2 should be the move. What else do we got? Queen d4 doesn't work because then it's rook takes a1. Okay. Oh yeah, so I think it should be queen takes d4 with check first. Yep, there we go. Let's move on to our next puzzle. It's black to regain material, so let me just do a material check first. 1 2 3 4 6 white pawns, 4 black pawns, and a minor piece, 2 rooks. Yeah, so I'm down by 2 pawns here. The knight on d6 is pinned, my rook is attacked on e1. What if I right away play queen rook d1, putting more pressure on the knight, but then comes rook c1. Also rook c7 is an idea right now. Rook d1, rook, rook c7. Hmm. Okay, I see that the knight on d6 cannot really capture my rook right away because it's pinned to the queen. What about rook e6? If yeah, rook e6. Rook e6, rook c8. Then what? Hmm. Rook e6, rook c8, and then there's no good defense of black because my rook on e8 will be attacked, and I would not have time to take the d6 knight. So yeah. Hmm. How can I go about this puzzle? And since it's about regaining material, I would love to take the pawn on a4, but definitely that's not the right move, I believe. Also, what about this very weird looking move, rook e5? Pawn takes rook e5. Would be an idea to lift the rook, but I'm not sure if it achieves anything. If it achieves anything, yeah. Because queen a1 check would come then, yeah. Rook d8, rook c8, let's say. I mean, right now rook c7 is threatened by white. So can there be g3? But what does it achieve? g3, f takes g3, then what? I really can't think about this puzzle. Let's just see Let's just consider all the different moves with all our pieces. That would be a brute force way to solve this puzzle. Bishop e5, pawn takes, rook takes e5, hitting the queen, queen c, rook c7. Doesn't work. The problem is rook c7 and rook c8. Those are the two moves that are the cause of concern for white right now. Rook d8, rook c7. I'm not sure if I mean, I would love to put pressure on the knight somehow. Okay, let me see. G3, f takes G3, rook takes, rook c7, rook check, king, rook takes, and then I can win a rook, right? G3, pawn, f takes G3, because right now white is not threatening any immediate moves apart from rook c7, yeah. But G3, I'm going to go for G3. Rook c7 takes. Okay, yeah, so let me just see. G3, f takes G3, rook takes E3, rook C7, rook E1 check, rook takes, and then I win the rook. That's not the right way for white to continue. Let's see. G3, f takes G3, rook takes, and then rook C8. Even then I can go for rook E1, rook takes, rook takes. I mean rook takes E1, yeah, and then I can take with the C8 rook. The knight cannot be taken back. I mean the knight cannot take back. But let's say G and he directly plays rook c7. F takes g. G takes f, check. Let's say king f1. Then what? That way I would have won a pawn, right? I can then, but then my rook on e8 will be hit by the knight. I don't know if g3 is right move. I just don't know how to go about this. I'm sure when I look at the solutions, a pretty simple move would be there. I think I've already spent a lot of time on this puzzle. I'm not sure how much time should I spend more. Now g3 looks good, but I am sure that's not the right move. Although there is some pressure on f7. Let's see. Rook e6, rook c8, rook takes c8, rook c8, bishop f1. The knight is hit twice. Bishop f1, then queen g5 check. Rook g6. Yeah. I'm going to go for rook e6. I'm not sure if this is the right move, but let's just go for it. Oh, this is the right move. Now I cannot take the knight because with my rook, otherwise takes check. If I take back with my queen, then takes. Other than I can take on a4. But rook takes, and then let's say king h7. Then queen f5 is possible. If bishop f1. What about bishop f1? And then queen g5 and then rook g6. Could be an idea. Let's just go for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. It was kind of obvious in hindsight, I believe. Yeah, okay. So it's black to draw. Now here, I believe queen b1 check is pretty obvious. I have couple of checks in this position. Queen b1, queen c1, queen c3, queen b5. Those are the sensible checks, I would say. So let's say queen c1, getting closer to the king. Hmm? Queen c1 check. The king will have only one square, that is king e2. And then what? Queen c4 check, maybe? Yeah, let's see. Queen b1, queen c1, queen e2, queen c4 check. So let's just imagine our king is on e2, our opponent's king, our queen is on c4. Now the king has three options: king d2, king d1, king e1. If king e1, we can go for that, but if king e2, king e2, queen is on c4, king b5, queen b5, or queen a2. But what about queen b1? I mean, queen c1 looks better, giving less options to my opponent's king. Because I don't want to allow my opponent to bring his other pieces into the defense. Queen c1, king e2. What about... Yeah, so yeah, I think king b1, I give my opponent a couple of other options. But let's say king queen c1, king e2, queen c4, king d2. Or if, yeah, let's first talk about king d2. Then queen a2, or maybe queen b5. I guess and what about queen b5 check? Queen b5, but then yeah, I think queen c1 is the right move. I guess I'll go with queen c1, which, let's see. Ah, that's not the right move. So what's the solution? Queen b1. Okay, let's see. Queen b1, king e2, queen a2, king e1. Got it. Let's move on to our next puzzle. I guess I didn't spend enough time on the previous puzzle. Let's see if I can solve this one. White to regain material. Let's go for a material count. 4 pawns for black, 4 pawns for white. We have 2 minor pieces. My opponent has 3. Okay. My knight is hit right now. So this bishop on this bishop on d8 is loose. The knight on f5 is also loose. What about queen f7, threatening mate? So let's see. Knight takes a4, queen takes a4, queen c1, queen a1, or queen d1, check, bishop f1. Yeah, okay. Queen d1 defends. Yeah, but I think, let me see. Knight takes a4. Let's say queen takes a4, queen c8, attacking the bishop and the knight. Queen d1, saving the bishop, bishop f1, and then the knight can move. Yeah, so that's not uh, really the right way. Knight a4 is out. What else? Queen f7, and he moves either of his pawns. Let's say g6. But then queen f8 is mate. Yeah, queen f7. Queen f7, h6, bishop f5, g6, queen f8, king h7. Not the right way.